So my $150 marketplace mower is officially running, but it's not moving. My general car knowledge has gotten me this far, but now we're really getting into lawnmower stuff. So let's head over to the Google and figure out how this works. And this is what we figured out. These drive systems are actually pretty simple. Here, we've got a big pulley that's connected to your motor. And then here, we've got another big pulley that's connected to your transmission. We pepper in a few small ones here for tension and alignment, and then they're all connected by the drive belt. Then, whenever you crank your engine, it turns your motor pulley, which then moves your drive belt, which then moves your transmission pulley, allowing your transmission to spin and then send power to your rear tires. Pretty simple, right? So, since my mower's not moving, I either have some seized up pulleys, or a shredded and mangled drive belt, or all the above. Let's get under this thing and find out. I'm not gonna lie, I felt a little intimidated whenever I saw how bad it was under here, but there's nothing to it but to do it, so let's dive right in. I mean, I can't return the mower, so it's a no-brainer to go ahead and change out the belt, so I'm taking off the motor pulley here so that I can get that off, and then we can discover what else is going on down here.
This pulley is seized. That one spins okay. That one spins pretty good, actually. All right, so this package right here came with a new drive belt, some new pulleys for the drive system. We can replace all of them.
But then I had a devastating realization.
Are these the same? Darn it, that sucks. These are not the right ones.
In the cheap Amazon pack I ordered, all of the pulleys were completely different than the OEM, and it did not look like it was gonna work out.
I reuse that one, I reuse that one, and I unseize that one.
But that thing was so seized up, I couldn't do anything to get it loose. But then I got my redneck brain thinking a little bit.
Now looking at the way the belt is supposed to go on, I actually feel pretty confident doing this.
So what I decided on is if I threw 4 washers through the bolt on top of the pulley, then it got the pulley to pretty darn close to lined up with where the old pulley was. And there was nothing that was gonna get in the way of me getting this mower moving today. Not even waiting for the correct parts.
All right, I can put the new belt on.
So will this work? I don't know. Is the lawnmower gonna move? Who knows? There could be a deeper problem going on here. But you guys let me know down in the comments, what would you have done differently? Have you ever had an issue like this before? And what's the most creative workaround you've done? And I wanna hear it. Did I waste my money? Was 150 bucks way too much for this thing after the amount I have spent on parts? Follow along to the end of the series to find out how much I spent in total on parts to see if it truly was worth it. And I guess also in order to get a lawnmower to move, you have to have functioning tires, and these tires are so dry rotted and in such bad shape they won't hold any air. And I didn't want to spend the hundreds of dollars to change out all these tires, so instead I just spent 20 bucks on new tubes for all of them. These are tubeless tires, but it's okay to just add tubes into them, and if it doesn't work, it only cost me 20 bucks. Now it was really annoying, but some bruised fingers is worth it to me. Now it's time to find out, do we have a mower or a paperweight? Ooh, listen to that. I will never get tired of that sound. Okay, time to try to move forward. Look at that, the mower is moving on its own. I could not have been more thrilled about this. I had no idea how it was gonna go, so it felt amazing to be able to drive this around my yard under its own power. It really had me dreaming about if this thing was cutting grass while I was driving. So let's find out in the next episode. Can I get this thing to cut? So like this video so you don't miss the next part, and please go and subscribe to my channel. It really helps out. See you next time.